Today we want to install Kali Linux on our PC. So I was creating my bootable drive. I was using Power ISO, as you can see here. Kali Linux, the storage where I'm going to store it. I prefer using Power ISO, though there are many types of software which can deal with creating bootable USB drives. I prefer Power ISO because it is simple. You just go to Tools, Create Bootable Drive or Bootable USB. Simple. Let's go to our PC. Mine, I use F12 as my bootable drive. I'll come straight to our drive. I'll use USB. I'll select USB. If you don't know how to get into this boot manager, if your PC has no let me call them radio buttons for booting, if it doesn't have those radio buttons, you just need to go to your BIOS setting, you run to boot sequencer, you select the device you want to boot from, save changes, quit and restart. PC will run the USB first. Now let's do this. There we go, we have Linux. Very complicated OS. I'll prefer today we are going to just install this. It is simple to install, but the problem is formatting or making a bootable partition with a boot flag. There we go. So let's go to English. Let me try my wireless keyboard. Okay. Say United Kingdom, even if I'm not from there. I'm from Uganda. So detecting hardware, loading additional components. Okay, so here it says configure the network. You can configure this later. You just say go back. You use the tab key to go back. Then here you are, that is network config, setup user and password, configuration the clock. So we shall go here to install the system. So here it is saying use the largest continuous free space, use the entire drive. We shall say manually, because this is the hardest part of all. Manually, here you select the drive where you want, because I have now two drives. This is my external, I can call this is 500 GB. That's my real drive installed in this PC. So I'll select this. I said, do you want to create new partition? Yes. So it has created a new partition, right? So let's go to write disk if you want, then finish. Now root folder. So we are going to make, do you want to empty this? Yes. So let's go So here we want to create new space. This is this part where I wanted to see. So here I'll configure my drive. Let me say I want to use 50 GB. I'll call it my primary. Yeah, please choose whether you want a new partition to be created at the beginning or at the end of the variable space. I think I'll start the beginning. So we are going to mount this as ext3 generating system file. So here let's give it a system file. Here's now label the boot flag. So the boot flag is on. Done. So finish partitioning. Yeah, it said, do you want to run the partition menu? I'll say no, because I'm already done. Do you want to write the changes to the disk? I'll say yes. Okay. So we partitioned the 500 GB to 50, remaining with some space. So let's wait. I'll be skipping some. Okay, good enough. It has done it. Now you see it is installing on the 50 GB. Yeah, I'm skipping some steps because there it takes a lot of time to install. Yeah, now it has finished installing packages. It says, do you want to use a network meter? I will say no. Now it is installing the GUI bootloader on our PC. So here you need to make a newly installed bootable system install to grab a bootloader. So I'll install on my drive, not on my USB. That's the dev SDB. That's my drive. So the grab installer is running so that it can boot without the external drive. So now we are finishing our installation. So installation is complete. So it's time to boot into your new system. Make sure to remove the install media. So you booted it to and then restart the installation. Continue. So it's removing the live packages. So our PC has restarted. So now it is loading. So now our system is rolling. So I'll skip also some of these loading codes. Now we have completed our final chapter. So here you can go on apps and check whatever you want to see. You see information gathering, database, password attacks. So let us see here. You see it's Wi-Fi, sound. So if you want to learn some attacks, penetrations, I think this is the best OS. You can see what is attacks, sniff and spoofing, reporting tools, some software for buying social engineering, system service. Let's see what are unusual apps. It has Chromium, Fox. Let's see Office content. Okay. Let's see its system tools. Let's see the hardware. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye. Our country is in lockdown, that's Uganda. So I'll be giving more details. I'll be getting time to do it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.